Hello. It has been a long time, way too long. That's my new catchphrase now. Welcome back to 30 behind. I almost said 20 behind. I need to get used to the actual name. I am just going to do a little bit of a recap here because there might be some new people here because it is the new update. It's here! Finally! Chaos Cubed has released on June 16th, 2026. It is currently before then, because I need to record beforehand, because I'm very busy on that day, and I won't be able to record nor upload, and I want to upload on the day of the release. So, in case you're new here, this is Minecraft 30 Behind. It is a series where we are 30 updates behind the current version of Minecraft. Currently, we are in 1.0, the very first update of this series. And today we are going to be updating to 1.1 because the latest game drop is Chaos Cubed, which is releasing, well, the day that this releases, and that means we get our first upgrade to 1.1. Unfortunately, the update actually doesn't add like anything to the game. At least from what I checked. I don't want to look too much into the updates for updating because I think it'd be fun to kind of re-explore them. But I'm not too set on that idea yet. Today, I don't have much planned because I haven't played in at least 2 weeks. But currently, I'm just gathering some resources from our wood farm. We don't have much on this world. I don't do too much editing. That's part of the reason that this series even exists in the first place. If there was too much, then I just wouldn't have made this. Because I need to get used to actually editing, and I am way too much of a perfectionist. So the gaps between uploads would be way too long. I need to go grab some more saplings, and I'll grab some more seeds while I'm at it. You might be wondering why I'm not sleeping even though it's night, and that's because I am not allowed to sleep until I complete a project that is currently in the works. I'll be adding one resource to it every single episode, and you know, I haven't actually considered that I need to do that this time yet. I believe we contributed the, 2 yellow wool last time? I'm gonna have to check the chest, and also check the resources. It's been so long since I worked on this properly. I recorded the last episode in 2 parts because, I wasn't able to finish it one of the days, and so I had to continue it on the next one, and it took me a bit longer than a day to finish that one. Oh, and we finally completed our wheat farm. That only took, 2 episodes to complete this thing, which has 16? But now we can go over, take this wheat, and we can go feed it to the sheep farm over here. Something annoying about sheep in this version is that they don't regrow their wool, so you have to breed them in order to get new wool, which is really annoying. I'm not going to harvest this fully. We also have our cow farm here for food, but thankfully there's enough chicken around. This is only half of what I have, and I have a bunch of pork. So we're not really worried about food. And then we have our main project, which is over that way, and I want to connect it to the base properly today. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm supposed to clear my throat. My throat's been really bad recently. I'm getting that checked out very soon, thankfully. Hopefully that'll be better. But I don't quite know how to handle it because I don't know how to signal it to myself, and I need to edit it out, and I don't want to have to rewatch the whole thing just to edit it. So I might occasionally be pausing or going into the inventory to mute myself like that. So I'm sorry if there's a bunch of pauses in the middle. I've updated the topic board. I'm very bad I lose my train of thought really easily, and I have terrible memory. So we have a little board here for topics for me to talk about, because otherwise I will get very lost. Unfortunately, we'll be going away from here this time, so I don't know if I'm going to even be able to remember any of this. I think it'll be easy enough. So much has happened. There's so much to say. But these top 2 signs have not changed in over a month. So I don't remember what these are about. At least not very well. So I'll try to get to those maybe today. I don't quite know. There's so much to say. It's currently nighttime, so I'm a bit apprehensive about going out. What? Wait. This is what? I'm punching the door. I'm left-clicking. Now I'm right-clicking. Now you can open doors with left-click in this version? How do you break them? Do you have to... You have to aim at the... What is it? The hinge? That's... I don't know. I learned something new. That's very interesting. At the moment, I'm just cooking up stone to get ready for the next little project that we're going to be working on today, which I think I already said is a bridge over to the project area. I think it'd be cool if, for every update, we added a new bridge to the world to signify that we're like... How do I, like... We're like bridging together the updates. I think that would be kind of cute. So that's what I'm going to try and do for each update. And once we complete it, we will update to the new version, and thankfully I'm not going to have to like do anything because it has like nothing. So there's probably not going to be much content after this. It's probably just going to be the bridge, but I can ramble for so long that it's already been 6.5 minutes, and I've done nothing. So I think it's about time that we get out of here and start working on the project. But actually first, I need to grab some cobblestone, and I want to grab all of this stone, bring this with us. I don't need the shear or wool on my hotbar. I definitely don't need you. Thankfully it's not modern version, so this inventory is actually sufficient for everything that I need. And for anybody new, I don't hate the modern versions. I really, really love what they're doing at the moment, but I just get too overwhelmed with it. And I thought this would be a really fun way to like re-experience what it would be like to be playing when the game just first released and playing along with the updates. I've always been jealous of those like forever worlds that started back in 1.0. So I'm hoping that this can kind of be a way for me to experience that for myself. I was just too young at the time to even do that. And I'm way too bad at committing to worlds for that to actually have happened back then. But I'm really trying with this one, and I hope that you will try and stick with me. I'd really appreciate it. Okay. I have the wood, and then I just need to take the rest of this. Hopefully, almost a stack should be enough. We don't need too much wood. Anyway, it's dangerous out, so we're going to have a journey getting there. But this is more fun than just sleeping away every night, don't you think? Well, nothing fun has happened yet except for seeing 2 creepers off in the distance. But how often nowadays do you run through the darkness? And how often is it actually dangerous? There's a clip from one of the previous episodes, I think it was just episode 2, right at the end, where I'm trying to run back to my stuff. And I just get barraged by skeletons, and it's terrifying. Alright. Here is the build site. Give me a second. Sorry. It's actually pretty dangerous for me to be doing that when I'm not protected. Let's set up some lights on here. So, the idea is pretty simple. I'm just going to build a bridge across here, but I feel like there will be some turbulence along the way. Such as all those guys spawning right there, that's annoying. Let's actually go set up some torches over there, so hopefully this isn't as big of a problem. Hopefully I can just skirt around, because I want to kill the skeleton first, because they're the dangerous one. Yeah, okay, maybe they're not dangerous. Maybe they'll just run into the cactus and kill themselves. Okay. Watch this. I don't even have to swing my sword a single time for these guys. I don't think their AI notices that cactus exist. Whoa. What was that? What was that? Come on. Run into the cactus. Oh god. Wait, did one of them die to the... Oh no. This is getting bad. Wait. No, this could be a cool way to end off 1.0. Never mind. They just missed. That's what I get for trying to be cool. I'll have to fill this in later. Probably off camera. No one wants to see people filling a creeper hole. Okay, hopefully this can... I mean, hopefully it doesn't get to night again. I took so long talking that it turned all the way to day. Maybe it's a good thing then that I didn't wait. Usually I would wait until it's just day to start recording, but I'm impatient. I need to eat food. I'm very hungry, and I want to do this all in one take so that I don't end up in a situation like last episode. Okay, what's the design? First off, I want to make maybe this many stone slabs. And what level do I want them to be at? I think this. Do I want it to be... Maybe I can add some curvature to this. That might actually be kind of cool. Because it's pretty low down to the ground over here. I meant to do these on the inside, but I kind of like it on the outside instead. So what if I, like, go up? There is no, Oh god, this is really annoying. There's no top slab, so this is going to be kind of weird to actually design out. But maybe I, like, can... Whoa, I'm sinking fast. You need some momentum. Actually, let's just copy the, what's going on over here, where it's just 1, 2, 3, and then like this. Is this gonna be easier if I do it not standing in the water, swimming in the water? Probably. Ooh. Okay. This is gonna be really awkward. Yeah, no, it's easier to do it in the water. Despite all the bobbing. Okay. From here, it should then be easier to just go on top and run. Okay, it doesn't work that well. And you can't place it on the side, you have to place it on top of the bottom slab. Okay. Is there a good viewing point? Yes, over by the creeper hole. I want to get a good side angle. Yeah, that can definitely go up by another. It's just really annoying how there's no way to smooth out the curve too much. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that, and then we'll go here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I counted that right, but let's see how that looks. And while I'm doing this, let's talk a bit about... Oh, actually, I really like that. Let's talk a bit about what's just been happening recently, as I smooth out this curvature. Very slowly. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. So, the most recent thing that's happened is the June 10th, I think, Nintendo Direct. I'm a big Nintendo guy, so that is obviously big news for me. And, oh my god, what a Direct that was. That was actually so crazy. So much happened. That looks pretty bad. Let's maybe go like 2 more out in this direction. So like, go here and here. And let's actually not break those other blocks. If you think that my movement is like really bad and you think I'm bad at the game, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But also, it's just because this version is so clunky. You can't really move well. You have to double tap space, or double tap forward in order to sprint, no matter what. There's no sprint key, and I rely on that a bunch. Hopefully I'll get better. It's not pretty. Look, I'll be the first to admit it's not pretty. But, hey, maybe this way I can boat under? Then maybe I want to go 1 more up. Can I, like... Maybe if I go, like, 2 here, and then immediately... Maybe, like, 1 here, 2 here, and then from here? How do I feel about that curve? This is a lot more involved than I was expecting it to be. Oh, I actually like that a bunch. That's really nice. Okay. That's good, that's good. And then we have like that in my hotbar, and I would like this in my hotbar, thank you. So it'd be like right here, right? Or right here. And here it would go up to here, and then like one more. Ow. Yeah, water doesn't break your fall unless you slow down enough. That looked quite nice, actually. Obviously, I'm going to work on the curvature at the bottom, but it's kind of annoying that I decided to do the side that I'm not able to see. Yeah, this is certainly a bit frustrating. But yeah, I have to put that there, and I probably want to... Actually, I might be able to hide the annoying curvature with these wooden beams, now that I think about it, because I can do the step up here, and I can probably drop that block there, maybe? And then it's just this. And how does that feel? Because I'm feeling pretty good about this. The stuff in the back is kind of throwing me off, but... Yeah, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Maybe since this is going to just be full blocks, I can do... Oh my god. This is so annoying. I feel like I haven't been doing very good at commentary. I've just kind of been talking to myself about the build process, which is... Oh yeah, I like this so much better. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how I feel about this when I watch this back in like 8 months when I eventually get around to doing it. I'm still not past episode 2 in my own watch through, which maybe you wouldn't expect me to watch through my own stuff, but I think it's pretty important as a self-reflection. And also because I enjoy watching myself play. I enjoy listening to myself talk. So hopefully I eventually go and do that. Okay. So now I want to copy this design on the other side. So it's 2 in, or I should have the, or it's 2 in, 1, 2. So 2 in, 1, 2, and then it's the full blocks. Oh, I'm already out. I guess that makes sense. I'm using twice as many as I thought I would. I think all this has to go into slabs. I'm kind of treating this like this episode's going to be like a big starting point for people, but I doubt it's even going to like make it anywhere. Which is kind of sad, you know? I want this to do well. I am proud of what I'm making. And this is also not the design I should be copying, because right here should be where this goes. Okay, let's get the beam in. Put it up here, and then it goes up to here. Yep. So I can copy all of this. And then it goes up. And then we still have one more past this. And then we go out from here. Okay, let's break this, and then let's see how it looks from our viewing point. Anyway, to get back to the direct that I was talking about, there was a lot that was announced, and just a lot that we saw more of. I think the main points, and I may be forgetting things because there was a lot, and it was very early in the morning for me. And let's just quickly... Yeah, I like this. I'm going to copy this design and continue talking. And hopefully I won't get distracted. Which the music that's currently playing is not helping. So, the main things that were announced, at least for me, were another trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is a game I'm very excited about. We saw a lot more about it, and I looked into the trailer a lot more. I like analyzed it with a friend of mine who was watching it with me. And we found a lot of interesting stuff, specifically about turns, which I'm interested to see how those work. Currently, we think it's kind of like a board game type turns, not the turns in the actual combat, because it showed you like a turn limit of how many turns you have until you need to do a certain task or something happens. I don't know. And we looked at that, and we think it's more about like board game kind of thing, because they showed a world map with a bunch of nodes. I'm on the wrong side. And I think, we think that it's more of a board game type thing, which more credit goes to her than me. I did not really come to that conclusion alone. Alright, let's get the cobblestone parts in now. So, that I'm very excited about. That's coming out in September, which is very exciting. That's very soon. And just so happens that I don't think anything else is happening that September. Or at least not too much. Which is good, because I'm kind of very overwhelmed at the moment. No thanks in part to Mojang for releasing their update in a timely manner, because I need to get this video out by the 16th, and I still haven't edited the last one. So, good luck to me. I hope that the light level in the middle here is high enough, because in this version, it's light level 7 that spawns monsters. So hopefully this is good. It should be. And then, I mean, hey, this is like the bridge, right? Like, this is done. I'm gonna add fences to the side, because I think that might look nice. I also don't know if I shared my thought process earlier about this, of I want... Oh, I just fully messed up then. I wanted a spot to where you could row under with a boat, but you're still gonna get hit. I can change it in the future, though, once I can smooth these out a bit more, once top slabs exist. Oh, thank God I had my sound on. I just heard the slightest walking, and I'm very familiar with this game, so I was able to, like, in that second, deduce that it was a creeper, because otherwise I would have heard the sounds of a spider, or skeleton, or a zombie. That was kind of freaky. I didn't even realize it was nighttime. Shout out to my reaction time. That was pretty good. Alright. Mister, get over here. I need you to stop doing any of that. And while I'm distracted, I might as well get more distracted and plant some sugarcane. And I'll just... Oh! In current version, if you have Minecraft, you should go into Minecraft, grab sugarcane, go to 1 wide deep water, and then right-click. You will be very surprised by what happens. It's very funny, at least to me. It's a lot of creepers right by where I'm building. I don't like that. And they're walking towards me. Alright, we need a bunch of sticks, because the way to craft fences in this version is very stupid. And different. And we have enough for 22. Oh my god, they're expensive. Oh, I shouldn't have used the oak wood. I don't have much of that. And then we can connect this across like this. And maybe I'll go one down so that it looks... kind of accentuates the curve a bit. Hopefully that helps. I think this is going to look nice. What did I do on this side? 3, 2. Okay, do it before the creeper gets here. It's on this way. Nice, we actually just, like, barely had enough. This is an interesting way to fight something. Alright. Now we need to just make a trip back to base, quickly, to go grab, Oh, what do you hold? I'm feeling adventurous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You didn't drop either! Oh, you jerk. I thought you had a guaranteed chance to drop that. More 1.0 jank. It'll slowly get better. Very, very slowly, but it will get better. we need to return to base to go grab more wood for fences, as I would like to not use my oak wood, as that I have to farm manually compared to the stacks of spruce wood that we have. But since it's 1.0, it still gives the same... It still gives oak planks, or rather just planks, or maybe it's wood planks. We'll find out in a second. So it doesn't actually matter which wood type I use, but I do care about the... Oh, that's a scary cave sound. I do care about the color of the logs. Sorry, that was a lot of confusion I just had there. 2 stacks, since we're going to need a lot. And I'll put the remaining fence over here. Now, let's get back to work. I feel like I only ever do this travel during the night. I've done it a bunch during the day, but I think it's all off camera. Hey, it makes for a more interesting journey. That's for sure. And I mean, I'm not doing anything interesting otherwise, so I'll take what I can get. Combat! I'm slowly getting better at 1.0 combat. Ooh, zombie island over there. Maybe I'll officially put that in. Or maybe this is like a cool island. I'm probably going to give it a better, proper name. Alright. I remember it was 2, 3, and then like that. And I can connect that easier, so I won't worry about that. And then once this is done, this is the bridge complete. Very nice. Alright, we've got a zombie underneath us, I think. Yeah, here we are. From above! Haha! It's all very silly, and I'm very much so, like, over-exaggerating my reactions, but it's, like, fun, you know? This is what they did. This is what the people I watched did. It's really not the prettiest thing, but I think that's okay. I really like this. There's changes I could probably make. There's changes I can't make right now, but I like this. This, you know, maybe I won't change it. This is what I could do in Minecraft 1.0. This is what I was able to make. This is the kind of bridge I can do. If I want to make any changes, then it wouldn't have been the bridge from 1.0 to 1.1. So, I'm proud of this. I think it came out well. I think the process was fun. I had a good time doing it. I hope you had a good time watching. Don't click off, though, because it's not over yet. We need to go into 1.1. And just like that, I've done my first shitty transition of the series. I hope that turned out alright. I have no idea. I kind of just started doing it and did not think about anything, so I didn't, like, say a line or anything like I should have. But here we are. It's 1.1. Do you feel anything different? Do you see anything different? Can I do that? No. Can I do that? Nope. Okay, then I don't really care. Oh, that's an annoying time for me to pause. I might have been able to edit that out even if I remembered, but unfortunately music started playing and I didn't want to cut in the middle of that. Well, it is almost the first day of 1.1. I didn't think I'd get emotional. This isn't fair, Minecraft. I'm finally here. It's surreal. It took, what, like 4 years since I first had this idea? Many more since I wanted to properly do this. It really means a lot to me, so much more than I thought it would in the moment. It was just, it was a last second, like, little transition. I knew I was going to do this today. I'm only doing this now because I'm in a rush. Because I have to edit this in the next video, or in the last video, within the next couple days and get it ready to upload. But, like, I need to upload the other one a couple days in advance at least one, and it's just, and then I did this, and I didn't think about it. I didn't realize how big this moment would be for me. I've tried this many times before already, and they didn't work out. It's been like a month, and I've barely even been able to work on this. I haven't uploaded a video in a month, I don't think. But here I am. I stuck through it. I kept going. This wasn't a failure like the other ones. I'm here. It's real. I'm doing this. Wow. I didn't think I'd be close to tears from just watching a Minecraft sunset. Man, I wish I already completed the task for today. I know I did like the stated episode. I know I did the bridge, but I also have to do the task for my project here. And it's not done yet. It's not bad. Today it's only 24 white wool. Currently we have the 2 yellow wool in here already. But man, wow. Let's just do some other checks. Yeah, okay. So there's still not new wood types. That's good. Wow, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Like that, I just wasn't expecting that to hit me. If I was like being super dramatic, I'd be like slowly walking in F1 right now, but I kind of want to get this over with. I'm still really hungry. Whoa, you froze over? Didn't notice that. That's funny. There's so many little quirks to this world that I've realized. So many little islands, so many little funny formations. Already so many memories, and that was just from what, like 7 episodes? I don't even know what episode we're on, and I know it's not much. I know it's not that much playtime, but this is what I've done. This is 1.1. Or this is what I've done in 1.0. And I'm really excited for what's to come. But to get there, I need to go shear some sheep. So, let's go shear some sheep. Alright. How do I get in? I don't even know if fence gates exist. Let's just jump in. We don't need the yellow wool anymore, but I might as well keep that guy. I don't really mind. I probably should have bred the sheep beforehand so that I can make sure I'm getting white wool. Honestly, I might have enough right now. I need 24. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. We have some wheat back in the base, so let's go grab that. I believe plants is here. We have 7, so I'll leave that. And I'll put away the extra wool that I don't need, and I'll take this. Alright, we just need 3 more. Can I get 3 more wool? There's honestly a chance that this is the update that added sheep grass eating actually doing something. Ah, right, I need... I'm so happy, I'm so happy. If you didn't Catch it. Look back at what I did just now. Just before I went into the base, I sheared all the sheep. But they grow back now. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't play the game. I'm so happy I didn't play the game a bunch in 1.0. I would have had to do all the... I would have had to breed sheep for every single piece of wool. Well, not every piece, but every 1 to 3 pieces of wool. Can I still shear baby sheep? No, they removed that. Okay, you could shear baby sheep. I don't know if I showed that off. But it is kind of annoying. Because it's actually... This is the one time that this is impractical. That sheep being able to eat grass is impractical. Because now it means... Otherwise, I would have been able to shear the sheep. Like the 2 baby sheep. And that probably would have given me enough wool. It would basically be, like, on odds for me to get wool from that. Get enough wool. Because it's 1 to 3. So... now I have to wait. Damn it! That's really unfortunate. Well, what do I do now? I can do, like, my big happy speech or something, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, this is new, this is new! This is something they added. I don't think that ice freezing out, like, water being frozen into ice, I'm so excited, was a thing. Because, hell, ice might not have been in the game. Because this is new, this wasn't here before, and it's actively forming. They added this in 1.1. I'm so happy I didn't look this up beforehand. I think this is the tradition now. Yeah. Tradition history is being made right now. When this is in the future, when we've reached 1.18, we're gonna look back at all the little traditions that we made, and so many of them started today, here. Even though you're not seeing this on the day it's recorded. And I kind of lied in the title about it being here already, but ignore that. We are going to be building a bridge for every time we go through an update. And then during that episode, I'm not going to look up anything about the next update. I'm just going to go based on what I remember. This update, I didn't know. I thought that it added basically nothing. I thought it was a bug fix update. Because I know that you don't get the proper traditional Minecraft updates until around 1.6. But here we are. I noticed 2 new things. The sheep and the ice. So I think next episode, I'm going to look up everything in 1.0 and or 1.1, and we're going to go over it and do like a little showcase of the features. Because I think that'd be fun. Hey, it's snowing. Did it ever snow before? Was rain even a thing? Did it always rain here? I don't remember. Everything feels so new. Maybe I'm happy that I took a bit of a break. I didn't want to take the break, but maybe it worked out. God, this is a lot of particles. I'm sorry about the quality here. Let me do my... Oh boy. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Well, let me out. Let's go inside for a minute so I can continue my thought process here. At least because it snows here, we don't get rain sounds inside. That's kind of nice. One last thing that I wanted to say is I think next episode, I'm going to actually record it today, because there's a lot I want to talk about. To finish my first thought, and it's actually on here. Actually, it's not. I just straight up forgot to put it here. Whoops. I have other stuff related to it, but the last big thing that happened in the Nintendo Direct, there was also the Ocarina of Time remake announcement. I don't particularly care about that myself, but I know that it's a big deal, and that's really cool, and I'm very happy to see it. But the other big thing, Xenoblade. I am a huge Xenoblade fan. And in that Direct, not only did they finally announce the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of the 3 numbered games, X already got its own, but they also didn't do the thing with X and make the worst Nintendo Switch 2 edition ever, where it's more than just quality enhancements. They're adding a bunch of new stuff. Anyway, that's not important. They then announced after that a new game. The first game to finally make it past Perfect Works. If you don't know what that means, I'll talk about this again later. And I'll talk about it in a mini episode. Maybe not mini, but a side episode. Because I really just want to talk about this. I want to get it out of my system. I haven't had the chance yet. And so I'm going to do something tedious, not super important. I'm probably just going to go like strip mine or something. And that'll just be in the background while I just talk about it, get my thoughts out. And that'll be what comes up next after this. It'll basically be completely unedited, just me talking. And if you want to listen, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I don't really care about how that video performs. It's just going to be me talking about something that I love. And I hope that you watch it, because I hope that it's entertaining. I hope that you enjoy it. And I want the best for you or something. I don't know. I'm getting too sappy. I've been rambling for too long. Let's just get this over with. Or maybe that's not the right word, but the right phrase. Let's end this chapter and move on to something bright. Move on to a new future where we still get attacked by a skeleton in the same place every time. Why this spot? And we can run away from all the rain and snow by running into the desert. Just how I like it. Run across our bridge from 1.0 to 1.1. We're here. Move towards the project that means something to me. Move towards me continuing to work on this, not giving up, not just casting it aside. And I'll put away this wool. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time for the podcast, unless you skipped that. Bye!